Hello again. So Alison and I have managed to get a cheeky weekend away, and we've come down to the Gold Coast holiday park at Helensvale. So not much of a big day out, as more of a weekend out, but the plan is to chill and not do a great deal, but hopefully we'll do a little bit, and we'll show you around our weekend in a day sort of type of video.
It's been 4 years since we've been here. Surprisingly, we couldn't believe it'd been that long. And since then, they have added some new facilities and amenities, and we're excited to go around and have a look and show you what they are.
So for the accommodation here is you've got tent sites, you've got caravan sites, they've got slabs, all the usual things that you get on a caravan park. But they've also got the motel. And they have got villas cabins as well. Yeah, cabins. So here's the motel. Now, obviously we can't go inside because we haven't got a room. We're just entering into the pool area here, which is it's a pretty impressive pool area. They have a kiddies pool, and they have the large pool, and these pillars that you can see over here, you may be able to see the burners on the top, because at night they light those up, and the lights in the pool, and it looks pretty special. There's the cafe, and then around the pool are cabanas which you can book, and there is a spa over on the far side. We're at the pool area. It's very busy, lots of children around, so there's lots of noise at the moment, but I'll give you a quick scan. This is actually a lovely pool area down here. We've been here before. It's not quite as we remember it, because there's a couple of things. They've taken the water slide away and they built a water park, and yeah, I'll give you a quick scan around. Our New Year's Eve cruise, which we were due to go on to the Pacific Islands on Carnival Spirit, was cancelled on Friday, which was a bit of a downer. In fact, they were both cancelled. Our September and our December cruise were both cancelled on Friday. So we've been sat around the pool with our iPads looking for an alternative, and we've got two possibilities. We've got the Pacific Encounter and the Royal Caribbean Quantum of the Seas. Didn't know this before, actually. Didn't notice this before. Interactive compendium. Use your mobile phone to see what's happening in the park. So you just put your phone, tap your phone, or do the QR code, and it will tell you what's going on, because they've got activities, especially in holidays. They've got activities mainly for the kids, but they've got other activities on as well. So here's the games room.
It's pretty awesome. Oh, my favourite game. I love this.
Dog-friendly dining area. So you scan your QR code and you place your order, and you can sit in here with your dogs and eat. And yeah, example of the menu. I must say, this is a Sunday afternoon. The weather's pretty grotty. It's sort of raining on and off, and it's a Sunday afternoon before the start of the school term. So it's reasonably quiet. It has been busy over the weekend, but it's quietened down a bit now. But the weather's a bit average. Anyway, we are going to go now and have a look at the new water park, which is a new addition, or fairly new addition. Wasn't here when we used to come previously, but it looks pretty special. Let's go and have a look at that now. And they've got a big bucket that tips water. These are becoming more and more popular, I think, in the big four parks. And there are cabanas all the way around here as well. Are you tall enough to ride?
I am. Look,
she is tall enough to ride.
Tall enough to ride.
So we've stopped for a coffee in the Nibbles Cafe because it's raining again. So we just taking a little bit of shelter. They do a great range of food in the cafe here, pizzas, burgers, chips, alcoholic, non-alcoholic drinks, coffee, and they're all at reasonable prices too.
So I'm just reading the pool safety rules. And one of the rules, number 7, is nude swimming or sunbathing is not permitted. Now you wouldn't think you'd actually have to put that on a rules safety sign, would you?
Something to bear in mind if you're thinking of coming here. Have a coffee. Look. Let's have a coffee.
Right, well I'm going to give this coffee, I'm going to rate this coffee. Actually that's really nice. That is really nice.
That's good coffee too.
In the large coffees it was 3 shots and I asked for an extra shot, but it's beautiful, very good. Very nice.
So watch out for Alison bouncing later on in the video. Not sure we were supposed to cut through here, but we cut through to the environmental lake. It's a little bit wet underfoot at the moment. It's at the back of some of the villas. And they've got a fountain. And there is some wildlife in here. But there is the lake. And whilst we're here is the back of some of the chalets or villas and the water park over there. These signs are all over the park showing you which way to go, so you can't really get lost. But we're going down here now to the deluxe retreat, the family odd numbers, ensuite odd numbers, and down towards the Riverwalk. So down here are the chalets and cabins.
And there's me thinking this was just for odd families. Seriously. These are obviously people living here because they've done their own gardens and there's they've made them their own, haven't they?
Yeah, so the area we just went through I think was residential. There are some residential units on here, but this is one of the accommodation offerings at the Gold Coast Holiday Park, and it is an ensuite site. So what you have is you have your site, your pitch and your slab, and then your own little toilet and shower block.
So this one's open. Let's go and have a little peek inside.
I think this is one of the older ones. It seems to be a bit smaller than some of the ones on the other side.
Oh, look. I have stayed in one of these, but it was a lot bigger. But yes, very nice. For camping, that really is your glamping, isn't it? Your own ensuite.
Yes.
Oh, look, there's some more around here. Look at these. Oh, wow. It's that metal art, isn't it? And it was a little retreat, look. It's all overgrown a little bit now.
Now there doesn't seem to be an obvious path to the dog park. We've just come across the field here from the pathway, and it has been raining and it's a little bit muddy. So I think if you bring your dogs down here when it's been raining, expect to give them a wash afterwards.
Yes. They do have a dog wash area.
They do.
Yes, they do.
They do have a dog wash area. We'll come to that later. So by the dog park, we've got a basketball hoop. Now there are actually 2 dog parks. There's one for the big dogs, the large dogs, and one for the small dogs. Both of which are a very good size, to be honest with you. And both have some little activities for the pets to play around in.
Like our Sunday walk out anyway. Here.
It is. This is actually lovely walking through this this habitat area.
Looks like there's a bit of a gully here because the grass hasn't been cut, so I don't know whether we can get across.
I suspect not.
Well,
Now, if you've seen our other videos, you'll know that Alison and water don't usually mix too well. She's making her way. Ah, well done.
but I have got muddy shoes now. Look, my lovely shoes, all muddy.
Okay, so what have we got over here then? Let's have a look over here. Now this used to be like a mountain bike, not mountain bike, but it's like a BMX track. But they've built these other things here, and it looks like this might be the remote control car track, maybe with a little tunnel. Where you bring your remote control cars and race them around. There's some outside ping pong tables over here. They actually look like they've seen better days. Let's have a quick look. Actually, no, they look fine. Yeah, it's just the water on that made them look a little bit worn. But it's a little bit windy today to be playing table tennis, though. Let's have a look what they've built up here. Foot pool. Now these are foot pool courts. For foot pool is played the same as the original pool table game on a bigger scale. Oh, I see, yes. So these are like pool tables. You've got your pockets in your corner. You get some balls and kick them around, I guess.
It's a clever idea. It's a pity this is all set a little bit too far away. I think if it was closer to all the other amenities, definitely this would be something that people would play on. It's so easy to play with the kids, and I think the ping pong, I think just setting it this far, you're just out of the way, aren't you? You don't get that feel of having the crowds around you. And
right next to the games area is the fishing area. This is where the creek, and further down, and we might not get to it, but there is a kayak launch area where you can launch your kayaks. This looks like a nice creek to actually kayak down, but this area here is the fishing area. You can throw a line in and try your luck at fishing.
it says here Saltwater Creek, and I don't know whether that's the name of the creek or whether it's telling you that it is a saltwater creek, but it's got Saltwater Creek.
We might check that out and put it in the comments or on the screen. Now, a few years back, we came here and we camped down by the creek, and there were a lot of mosquitoes. So just a word of warning, it may be the same. I suppose anywhere near water when it's hot, you're likely to get mosquitoes. So something to bear in mind if you're choosing these areas down here on the river walk. This behind me is the kayak launch area. We did manage to make it down here. It's not too far. Actually, nowhere's too far walking around the campsite. It seems to be a lot bigger on the map, and it encompasses a lot within the park. But this is the kayak launch area. It's a very smooth slope that you can put your kayaks in, paddle off down the river for the afternoon.
This is fabulous.
Yeah, these are very well appointed, with the sink over here, the fridges, snack machines, and the barbecue areas down here, with the fish tank, beautiful fish tank in the middle. And then in the room at the back there, now it's not often that you get temp kitchens that have actually got ovens, but this one has 3 ovens and hot plates, together with barbecues.
3 microwaves, kettles, toasters.
Plenty of fridges. And the seating area. I have to say, this is probably one of the best camp kitchens I have ever seen in a caravan park. Absolutely superb. Similar to the camp kitchen, the toilet blocks are some of the best I've seen on a campsite ever as well. We'll see if we can get, obviously it's a toilet block, but we'll see if we can get you a quick glimpse around. Okay, so we are now going to try out the some of the activities that you can do down here at the Gold Coast Holiday Park. We're going to hire one of the bikes that you can get, a two-seater sort of cart bike, and have a quick trip around the park on the bike.
Hope you've got your pedalling legs on.
Let's go. We have got free use of the pedal carts as part of our the Big 4 perks, so this has been really fun. We just
It is.
yeah, we just off
On
for
condition that you wear these silly hats, though.
so we're gonna have a ride around the park, and it's Sunday, so we booked for an extra night, so we've got the whole day, and the sun's come out. It was raining earlier, the sun's come out, so we're just gonna have a ride around the park. A lot of people have gone, it's all open, there's hardly any cars, so it'll be good fun.
Race you!
Go on then.
I can't. It's up a hill.
You've got your brakes. Okay, we've finished on the carts now. That was good fun.
That was loads
It
of
was good
fun.
fun. Whoa, we're gonna get run over. It was good fun. We actually, what do we have? About half an hour, I guess, and
Just over half an hour, but
Yeah.
they did say we could have it for an hour.
yeah, it's really quiet because it's Sunday afternoon and everybody's gone home. Where are we? Where do we go?
We're literally just here.
Oh yeah, so we are. This is our setup this weekend. We were actually a little bit disappointed when we first arrived, which was dark, by the way, because it's all concrete. But as it turns out, the concrete was pretty good. A bit too far, a bit too close here. The concrete was pretty good because we had a little bit of rain and there was no problems with the rain. Just all dripped off. So this was our home for this weekend. So that's the end of our tour of the Big 4 Gold Coast Holiday Park. I hope you liked it. If you did, please hit like and also consider subscribing. It really helps us if you do. And if you hit the notification button, you'll be notified of all our new videos as we put them up. So until the next video, I'm going for a dip in this pool. Bye.